This is a heretic. He is placed in the first circle of hell in Dante's Divine Comedy. A controversial figure regarded as a heretic by both Islam and Christianity. He is considered a controversial figure seen as a heretic by both religions. He is an Islamic philosopher. Yet he is revered in Western society as the father of Western secular thought. Westerners prefer to call him Averroes. In the previous episode, we discussed Averroes' rationalist tendencies have been misinterpreted by some opponents as the theory of double truth. In reality, this was not Averroes' intention. Averroes advocated that philosophy and theology each have their own subjects of study, because they cater to different types of people. According to his beliefs, there are 3 different types of people in the world. The first kind relies on simple emotions and imagination, rather than rational thinking, like most people. The morals they follow are merely morals instilled by eloquent preachers. They will spend their whole lives in subjection to the shadow of psychological fear. Averroes believes that philosophers are precisely the opposite of them. Philosophers are not swayed by public opinion and societal concepts that threaten people. Their actions stem from their own reservoir of knowledge. Although religion and philosophy both serve the purpose of truth, they convey entirely different content. In this sense, they also convey entirely different truths. Averroes believes these truths are not always necessarily contradictory. They simply belong to different categories. Therefore, the first type of person is only governed by exciting ideas. They are ruled by emotions, rather than by reason. Thus, he discovered the second type of person. The second type of person is composed of theologians. Their difference from the first type of person lies solely in theologians can maintain the same religious beliefs, but they intend, for their own justification, to seek some rational support. These theologians often place the starting point of thought on some rigid assumptions, such as the existence of God. Their starting point of thought is unfair. Therefore, even if they have a certain understanding of the power of reason, they can never reach the truth. The third kind of people, which is the highest group, Avicenna believes, they are composed of philosophers. They are very rare among the people. They can respect and appreciate those devout religious believers and the truth sought by rational theologians. But they believe that it is unnecessary to appreciate the truth through a religious perspective, is an unnecessary act, is a roundabout way. People should directly understand the truth through philosophy and rational speculation, rather than resorting to the means of religious culture, and not resorting to the means of religious culture. In fact, Avicenna's proposition indeed acknowledges that religion possesses a certain social function. He believes that through religious means, philosophical truths can be introduced to those who do not possess a philosophical mindset, fundamentally speaking. Although religion is not necessarily the opposite of reason, therefore, these theologians with a certain capacity for rational thinking should apply their valuable reasoning abilities to the realm of philosophy, rather than the realm of religion. From the perspective of us modern people, perhaps we would easily accept Avicenna's philosophical proposition, but in the historical context of that time, it clashed strongly with the religious beliefs of the time. And during the Crusades, in the academic works that entered Western European society, a large part are related to commentaries on the works of Aristotle and Plato, all related to Avicenna, the scholars of Western Europe, wanting to inherit the academic heritage of ancient Greece, but they did not want someone like Averroes to appear as a heretic. Moreover, Averroes himself was a Muslim. He believed in Islam. So in the eyes of the church and theologians at that time, Averroes was considered the most heretical among heretics. But it was precisely this heretic, who focused on the works of Aristotle, that greatly influenced Western society, directly leading to Aristotelianism, in the full revival of Western society, greatly enriching the academic perspective of the West. It can be said, he was a philosopher who transcended religious and national boundaries. But due to the religious and national prejudices of the time, Averroes' ideas did not receive widespread attention in Western society. However, the revival of Aristotelianism initiated by him, another great philosopher, was born. He introduced reason into theology, using natural laws to argue the divine right of kings. He is the famous Thomas Aquinas. Next time, let's take a look together. Thomas Aquinas' views on philosophy and theology. Follow me for a popular view of philosophy. Friends, see you next time.